नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयं मुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकये चक्षुरोन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सगन रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगन ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। जयदां सुरतौ पङ्गोर्मम मन्दमथेर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पादम्बोजौ राधामदनमोहनौ दिव्यत्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नाकारो श्रीमद् राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रयस्तेलिभि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भि वंशी वटतटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रीयस्तु नः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकासे स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ते स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। भूतैर्महद्भिर्य इमां पुरो विभो निर्माय चेते यतमूष पुरुषः भुङ्क्ते गुणान् षोडश षोडशात्मक सोऽलङ्कृशिष्ट भगवान् वचांसि मे। नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सच्चिपुत्रम् अत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजं मुरुपिर्मादिरिं गोष्ठवतीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासं प्राप्तो यस्य प्रतीद्व श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। Hare Krishna. So, as usual, today I'm not. We are going to discuss about how the young girls, your or women, develop nice qualities. So far, we have seen many Vedic women in our classes, wonderful ladies, how they become successful in their life, not by going to space station or not joining the army, not joining any police force or anything like that, but being super woman at home. All these Vedic women, they are like more powerful than any Rishi and Muni. So here in this class, I'm going to, we all will discuss today about uh, good qualities, means the qualities which the women should develop, and the behaviors and which women should not do. Do's and don'ts. First, we will do the do's, and then we will go for the don'ts. Okay. So we see many instructions from Srila Prabhupada's books, how a woman should be. So Prabhupada, when he writes in all the books, he says, what is expected from a woman? The woman should be a nice wife, a nice mother, Especially the women should be uh, doing household chores, cleaning, cooking, and doing artistic work. So all these things are expected from a woman. If you see the modern women, they normally say we don't even know how to cook, what to speak of other things, right? This is what we hear from educated ladies. The educated ladies, what do? They in the pursuit of developing their career, definitely when you study or going for job, it's difficult to uh, do household chores and be expert in that. That I have seen many working ladies, they don't focus more on cooking and cleaning and household chores because this is it is understandable that their time goes only in studies, day and night they study and they don't have time for the household chores. But the Shastra says that let the women focus on this, which is very important. Focusing on household chores, people nowadays, especially if you say that I'm a housewife, uh, it is not accepted, right? They say, oh, you're a housewife. But that is very important because nowadays the women are not housewives. It created a lot of problems in the family. The women started arguing, fighting. I am also equal part of earning member. So, so the demand, she cannot manage, right? Outside work and inside work. So all these things changed the nature of women. Women needs to be very humble, submissive, not answering back. But all these things are encouraged in the work area. If woman is educated and going for a job, then she has to learn how to speak and how to answer back, how not to be shy, which is against women's nature, right? Being shy is the nature of women. But when somebody goes to work, they should forget being shy, right? Then how, for example, if a woman is a sales girl, they have to promote their product, then they have to leave their shy and then promote the product, right? No? So, all these womanly qualities are uh, destroyed if a woman choose to become a working woman, right? If a woman wants to earn money or develop her career. So nowadays, if we preach this, they don't even understand this. Why it is wrong? Can we discuss it? Let me understand why we promote this in a devotee circle. Can we find out some reasons, solid reasons? If you can give me answers back, then it will be nice, right? Why it is in Vedic system, women are not meant to uh, go out and earn the livelihood, earn the money. Why? Can anyone say why? Because let it be an interactive class today. Yes, Shashikala Mataji. Shashikala. Mm.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Yes.
I think I'm also like however you mentioned about working, I'm in that stage. But after coming to Krishna consciousness, I'm understanding
Huh.
what are the expectations of Vedic women. I
Huh.
think because women are quite emotional, they're easily exploited in the corporate
World. Yeah,
world.
easily exploited. Outside, if she goes, easily, because they are emotional, they can be easily exploited. Very good answer. Yes, somebody else. Sachikala gave a nice, solid uh, point. There are so many points. Shivani, Kamila.
Mataji, can you repeat the question?
The question is, why in Vedic system women are not encouraged to earn money or to go out and earn money? Why women are not encouraged?
Another reason would be because she will have to intermingle with men
Ah,
other than her husband and like very close male relatives.
she has to intermingle with men. Very nice. Very good answer. Why women should not intermingle with men? Who can answer? Now, must be Camilla knows the reason. So I want other girls to reply. Why women should not intermingle with men? Why not? What is the wrong? Yes, Ruchira.
Mataji,
Yeah.
can I answer? Yes, actually, Mataji, they lose their chastity and their shyness goes away when they go out for work.
Uh,
And also, apart from these two important reasons, it's like when women go out for work, their house is neglected. Who's going to look after the household chores? And if they are working, both husband and wife are working,
uh,
then when they come back, there will be conflicts between them because both are frustrated, and then this marital relationship is affected because the wife is also working, she's also tired, husband obviously will expect her to do things, so all this thing disrupts their family life.
family life. Very good. Very good. When they intermingle with, when they go out, Camilla said they are mingling with men. Why we should not mingle with men? Because men can exploit. There will be ego clash, Archana is saying, with the husband. Because yes, 100% true. Because sometimes the women become highly carrier. Some women I have seen, they earn more than their husbands. Some of the women's job is more payable than the men than the men. And when they mix with men, then they lose their chastity, which Mataji said, very good. Ruchira Mataji said, and they lose their nature of shyness. So they have to come out of that shy. Because when you go out for work, you have to be bold. You have to discuss with other men, other people, and all these things disturbs the family life. Because a family means women should take care of cooking, cleaning, children, husband. When the husband goes out for a job, he comes back. Wife at home, she will warmly welcome him and ask him what happened in the office. And so for him, this house coming back home is like, okay, I'm very tired. Here I'm taking rest. Here my wife is waiting. So they come in that mood. But whereas if both are working, then both expect the same thing. Both expect the same thing. So problem arises. Very good point, sir. Sashikala Mataji, would you like to add?
Mataji, I read one somewhere Narad Muni asks one of the Panchachud Apsara or someone what is the downfall of what are the demerits of women, and that Apsara says that women are never satisfied with their husband, and she can go she can get her needs satisfied from other men. If uh,
Yes. Some, there are some plus and minus points in women's build-up. So as I said, the women's nature is to look for enjoy more. So if her husband is not proper, then there will be always a tendency to look for another. So, and then women have the nature to cheat, all these things are there. But if the woman is connected to Guru Sadhu and Shastra, she can become pure. That is also there. There are always a tendency that, find a better thing, go for more sense enjoyment. All these things are there in women. So this is very nice. And also somebody wrote, ego clashes. Ego clashes happens. I also, nowadays, this is the trend that men also should take care of the kitchen, and then men also take care of children. But the roles are clearly mentioned in the Vedic system. Family means husband look after the finance department, wife look after the home department. So the departments are different, separated. But because some women, because in how this working women thing came up, some women in the beginning had very bad family life. For that, the society encouraged women to earn their livelihood. But the society in total should take care of women, but which is not there. So there is a problem also. Like if, as ISKCON ladies, as devotee ladies, if we choose to become a housewife, in case if some calamity happened, if some women become a widow, if some women is really harassed or tortured by the in-laws and husband, what should the women do? Like, because we are teaching that women should not be highly qualified, women should not go out for earn their livelihood. So what happens? What can be the solution for in Vedic system? What is the solution? What we should suggest in such cases? If because this is what the question other people ask. Yeah. Now I am preaching this, then people will ask me, Gita Mataji, you have a nice husband. He's taking care of you nicely. You have nice money. So you are settled. Then you don't know the suffering of other women who may not have all these things. What is the answer? So I would like to hear from you. Then definitely I will also give the answer. Difficult. No, this is a practical question which we have to think about it. What should be the solution? Ruchira Mataji, please. What should be the solution?
Hare Krishna,
Shivani,
Mataji.
yeah. Shivani Sindhu.
Mataji, if our parents is able to take care of us, we can go under their guidance.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, I don't know anything. If we can means we can use our ISKCON instruction and everything. We can take care of our bhakti and we can able to means go and work and we can behave properly and like that, Mataji.
Yeah.
We can.
I understood your point. I will explain. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Parents can take care. Because the society, actually, in the Vedic system, if some negativity happened in a woman's life, the whole society supports her. Like if she become a widow, the society helps her. The parents, even the in-laws. But even if the in-laws and the parent, even in-laws and the husband, they become bad, what happens? The parents take care. In parents also, brothers are there. Brothers should take care. That culture should be there. Brothers, parents, they should 100% support. I have seen many ladies who are taken care by the parents and brothers. Even if that fails, the question arises, no? Even if that fails, then as per Sindhu says, the women should take some career, like where she is very safe. She should take a career where only women are working. Some schools, they have only women working. Somewhere where she has safety. So that, but from the beginning, we have to. So in that case, I would suggest always women should be educated in a basic level, so that in some case, if some problem arises, she should be able to survive herself. Because the society is not good, right? Society is not Vedic now. Society is a different thing. So she has to definitely, women at any stage, she has to depend on family. That women should always be aware of it. Women should always depend on the family. Either it is in-laws family or parents' family. So when she depends on family, then the family takes care of her. And then she also has to have some basic education. So in case if something goes wrong, she can survive. Otherwise, if it is not needed, if it is not a need, if it is not a must, then she choose to become a housewife. That should, we all should be like that. If you don't have any financial need, then don't risk. Don't risk your life, because we should live on principles. For us, principles gives more priority than other career, money. So I have seen some ladies, they don't mind about even losing their chastity, which we see that in the film industry. In film industry, career is more important than the character. But this is not for devotees. I'm giving an example. So the film industry ladies, for them, the first thing they do is lose their chastity. Then they develop the career. They premix. They do all kinds of bad things to become a glamour. That is not a right right thing to learn. So that there is a kind of society in this material world who are like that. But nowadays, even normal family, average middle class families also became like that. That's the problem now. So they are asking what is wrong in being safe, in even in cinema field. I have seen some ladies. No, even in cinema field, I am very chaste. Some ladies are claiming themselves like that. We understand that once a woman comes out on the stage, perform something public, then there itself she loses all her power or all her chastity, all these things. She is presenting herself to the society. Though she may be pure physically, but externally she is presenting herself before everyone. That itself lose her values. So for devotee women, such thing is not at all proper. Not at all proper. That's why we keep on saying that we don't exhibit ourselves in the public. Even that's why we say that we are not supposed to dance in kirtan. Because when you dance in the kirtan, dancing is for men only, not for women. Women has a different uh, role in a devotional life also. You become a very famous kirtaniya, or you become a famous dancer in kirtan. No, such things are not for women at all. I have seen some Matajis. They act as Radharani. You might have seen so many videos, YouTube videos, where they sing under the best Kirtaniya. They come advertisement. A beautiful girl singing. So much love, so much heart, so much like, so much comments. Oh, Mataji, you are great, like that. We are seeing. But this is not good for her. This again in ISKCON community, it is like somebody becoming a film star. We see that, Sarah, there are so many YouTube videos where the husband and wife also, they promote themselves as devotees. The wife behaves like a heroine. The husband behaves like a devotee hero. But the husband should have some brain to think that I am exposing my wife to the whole world. They want to become famous. They want to preach to the world. That I agree. But this is not a right way. Is this the way Prabhupada followed? Have you ever seen? Yeah. We have to, definitely we need to preach. But this is not the way to preach, right? I have seen, especially in this video, the Mataji is taking the mic, jumping on the stage, singing, and also give the mic to the other men, and freely jumping. And also in some videos, she behaves like Radharani. The husband behaves like Krishna. All these things will not promote pure devotion. They may attract public, yes. So they may attract public, but it's not good for them. First, we have to find out whether this path which I'm this kind of activity, the kind of activity which I'm making is good for me or not. First, we have to be selfish, right? In devotional life, we need to be careful whether this will be helpful in for me to go back home, back to Godhead or not. That question we have to ask. So I have seen many when I said that how somebody have a rock band of kirtan, rock kirtan, all such things, and all these things, how materialism can be mixed with the pure devotion. So we need to be careful. We cannot comment, or we will not say anything to them. But for us, that we have to maintain our dignity. Women should maintain our dignity. That is very, very important for women. We need to maintain our dignity. So for that, we need to really think about it. Then, so for us, do's and don'ts are there. I have written down so many do's for women. That women should be shy. She should take care. Like the quality she should develop is taking care of devotees, taking care of family members, should be very humble with elders and everyone. She should not talk boldly or answering back with the elders should not be encouraged. And there is some qualities also, like women should not walk. I have seen some women, they walk did like that. That is not advisable. Women should walk slowly, nicely, smoothly. And her speech should be sweet, and she should speak softly. So all these qualities are there in women, but because of the worldly worldly impurities, women degraded to become bold, aggressive, answering back. So that one should avoid. Okay. Now, there is one more thing that I have seen some girls also, women, they laugh very loudly. You can, it is very good that you have to be always have a smiling face, always laugh in your inner circle. Not when you go in the bus, when you go in the train, when you go somewhere. They're ha ha ha. I have seen some ladies, they laugh ha 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 like that. That is not fair for, it's not good. Women to laugh loudly and speak loudly so that when you speak loudly, you get that attention of other people. So we have to be careful. Women should be very careful in such things. 1 minute. So no loud laughter, no loud talking, no loud means no answering back. These things, the parents, especially the mother, teaches the daughter. Mother teaches the daughter. But nowadays, also in schools also they should teach. Unfortunately, no school teach how women should be. And in school only, I have seen in English medium schools, they have the worst kind of dress uniforms I have seen. in convents, they have very small skirts as uniforms. I have seen. So thinking that they should be modern, women also have tie, shoe. So the society, same here. Yeah, the society is not changing. So I would suggest the parents of young girls should make their children to join in a better, good school where in my school where I studied, they kept nice dress code that no body part should be visible. Parts should be covered completely. That was the dress code. So a school should be like that. So in that school only, women should go and protect herself. Protecting herself, protecting the chastity is very, very, very important. Very important. Nowadays, it is not given important at all. Nowadays, everyone is saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, like that they speak. But my dear girls, it is not okay. So recently, again, we were discussing the Calcutta girls case in some class. I don't know which class I was discussing, maybe in this class. So she had a very, very bad death, right? So now again, many places we are hearing that when the girls are with their boyfriends, they were abused, they were smashed to death. Now, recently in Chennai, one case happened. She didn't die, but she was harassed by somebody else because at 8 o'clock in the night, she was with her boyfriend in a very dark place. Very dark place. So some abuser saw and then punched the boyfriend, throw the boyfriend out, and then harassed her. So the papers and the YouTube people, they are saying that women has every right to love somebody. She has the freedom to love someone, and but nobody should harass her. But that you cannot expect from the bad society because we are in the bad society. It is not a very highly cultured society. The society is full of rogues, thieves, bad people. I don't know the words to even say how bad they are. There, we need to protect ourselves by our bhakti and purity. Two things are very important for women. One is bhakti, by constantly chanting the holy name, constantly following Guru Sadhu and Sastra, protects the women. And purity is also important. Okay, I follow devotion, but I don't have purity. I wear dress whatever I want to wear, and I jump here and there, I go here and there, I make my own choices. So that will not count in purity. Purity means being very, very, very careful in your life. So I have seen many cases in the newspaper, in the news channels, that when the women are free mixing, then they are attacked. Some unfortunate cases are there, but we need to be careful. So you people are very young, so that's why I thought that if I teach you this thing, it will be very, very useful for you when you deal with uh, outside world. Outside world is very bad. For that, you need to be pure and devotee and pure, and you need to have complete pure devotion in your in your system. If you follow four regulative principles, in that for women, chastity is very important. It is given the most importance. So, my dear girls, after knowing all these things, you need to be careful. We cannot change the society. Is it possible for us to change the society? Once some political leaders, they tried. So, Mahatma Gandhi, he was a leader. I don't know about him, a strange leader. So what he did, what he said, um, how you can say a nation is good nation? A woman with all her full makeup and jewelries, head to toe, she should wear held means very costly jewelries, gold and silver and diamonds, expensive jewelry. She should walk alone in all over the country, and if she is not attacked by anyone, then the nation is said to be in good stand. He said like that. But it's a big question mark whether he had the capacity to make that nation like this, to make everyone a Mahatma. Can we expect everyone to be Mahatma? Can we risk our life can we risk our life? We cannot risk our life. So, my dear girls, that's why I'm again and again repeating that your life, your chastity, your purity is very important than anything else. For that, you should not go behind money. You should not go behind any career or other things. You should be focused on your bhakti and on your life. So then the Lord, Supreme Lord, will definitely help you to have a peaceful life. Unless woman has a peaceful life, she she cannot perform devotion, or she cannot perform her duty in the family also. That's why it is always said that women should be at home, because she is emotionally weak. We have seen so many examples. I have given you so many examples how women became peaceful and how they become successful. Being at home, following the regulative principles, following the devotional principles, you can become more powerful than a rishi and muni. And that choice is always there for women. You need not go to Himalayas and do tapasya. You need not go and do book distribution voraciously like a brahmachari is doing. I have seen some Matajis also book distribution mainly for men, not for women. But women can also go in groups. In groups, if a group of Matajis are going to some safe places, they can do. But generally, this is a men's service. And so, all these things are like men's service. But by doing your devotion service, getting up for Mangalarti, chanting your rounds, taking care of your husband and family or your parents, you do nicely all these things. Then Krishna award you the ultimate perfection. For that, many they think that well, we also should compete with brahmacharis and sannyasis. Many they think like that. No, not necessary. Not at all necessary. You be in one family and you take care of your family. You become an example for other ladies. That itself is great. That will definitely reward you. So, my dear girls, there are some qualities which women should develop. You should know how to cook nicely. You should be very expert in housekeeping. You should know how I can decorate my house. You should keep the house very aromatic by using different incense, by using different sweet smelling flowers. So all these things should be applied. All this intelligence should be applied in the house. You should make the garden beautiful. You should grow tulsi, water the tulsi, worship the tulsi, paint the tulsi area, and do rangoli and colorful decorations in front of house, in front of the Supreme Lord. So all these things you can develop. In that you can improve your abilities. There are many areas like that. You can stitch. Stitching is very good for ladies. You can stitch deities' dress and you can decorate. So all these things are encouraged where you can put your abilities there. By putting your abilities in all these areas, and it is a service. You can make nice garlands. You should learn how to make nice garlands. Garland making. So we saw now last week, we saw that how Arnold was, even she was composing poems. So cooking, cleaning, keeping the house aromatic, decorating house, welcoming the guest. You should know how to take care of guest, because that is the women's duty. You should take care of the elders. Some sick person is there, you should go and, mother, father, they are sick, you should massage their feet, give them hot water, give them medicine. Time to time, give a suitable light food. These things you should develop. No need to tell that this should come from within. If somebody is sick, you should take care of them. That especially your children, your husband, or your parents. If they are sick, you should supply whatever is needed for them. So these things, nursing is also a womanly quality, mother's quality, nurse. A woman is also a mother, nurse, friend, sister, nice daughter. So all these qualifications you can develop. So these qualifications you have to develop. This rewards you. It's not that you will not be rewarded. I asked one senior devotee, okay, if we develop the devotional qualities, if I chant more rounds, if I do go for Mangalarti, if I do devotional, direct devotional things, then there I can get some rewards. For that only we will be relieved from material world. We will get liberation. That motivation is there for our devotional service. Yes, no? Why we are doing devotional service? We want to go back to Krishna, right? We want to achieve liberation. We want to go into spiritual world. So for that, we are doing 16 rounds, following the regulative principles, all these things. So by being chaste, by following all these womanly good qualities, what is the reward? If somebody can answer this. Ruchira, what is the reward?
Yes, Mataji, if the wife is chaste and she follows her history dharma, then along with her husband, she'll go back to Godhead, attain all the merits of this life and after.
Yes, definitely it will reward them. Like for
Mhm.
example, if somebody is not following Krishna conscious, but they are following Sri Dharma, that's what she
Okay.
can be more peaceful and protected. Very good. And yeah, that itself is a life success, one thing. So Anjana always used to ask me, what is the benefit of being just and,
Yeah,
being,
she'll be happy, peaceful, always satisfied
uh,
by serving her husband and family. And this is the success of a woman. We were discussing in our class, Victory for a Woman. We did Sukanya's pastime, Princess Sukanya's.
very nice.
So, yeah.
So that is another thing is she will also get the partial benefit of Sukriti performed by husband. Very good. Yeah. So and the thing is all the good qualities which we follow definitely will push us upward, not downward. So all these things are favorable for Krishna consciousness also. To advance in Krishna consciousness, these things are 100% favorable. Do you think a woman taking the mic and dancing, even if it is Hare Krishna, how I cannot imagine her consciousness, going here and there, jumping here and there like a monkey on the stage. That is okay for men, but a women, it looks very cheap also, right? Very cheap, and I don't know how such. I cannot imagine a woman like that, right? So the point is, whatever good qualities, but can women in ISKCON temple can lead a Kirtan Mataji? Normally, she should not. In the family, she can sing a Kirtan in a family, like small gathering, where known persons are there. There she can lead a Kirtan, but before others, uh, it's not good. But in some reels, that's what I'm saying. Women playing and leading the kirtan. I'm sorry to say this. That's why I run this class to teach you what is right and what is wrong. You have seen, but that is wrong. That's what I'm saying. Whatever I'm saying is authentic. Whatever I'm saying is what is Prabhupada wanted us to do. This is very clear. Whatever I'm saying, I am not afraid of anything and anyone. So this is meant for women. Anjana is a good singer. You can sing for your family. You can sing for your relatives. But singing for money, going on the stage, and becoming public, that I have already told you. So that's not for women. You become famous means it is dangerous for you. If you become a famous girl, it's dangerous for you. Other men will look at you. Some may follow you, some may say some, yes, understandable, she wrote. Some may follow you, some may message you. So all these things, you attract. By your sweet voice, what do? You please, Krishna? Or you attract other people, sweet voice or some sweet actions, you attract. That is very detrimental for women's life. That we have seen many cases, many places we see that when the women become enlightened about asking question to the speaker in Sunday Fist class, in a humble way you can ask, but I have seen some Matajis, especially they ask questions to attract attention from everyone. That I have seen some Matajis, especially they are there in every class and they ask questions every time. I don't know how. You can ask questions humbly if you have really doubt. But this also has become a fashion. Oh, asking question. I ask every other questions, every stupid questions. That should be reasonable. That should be helpful to your devotional service. That should be a real question. Then you ask, not every class, everywhere you are there. That again attracts the attention of other people. Wherever you attract attention of other people, you need to be careful. You follow this principle and then act. This is the important, that's why we say that. So some are asking, Mataji, then women in Krishna conscious, they cannot enjoy Kirtan or what? I have seen in one place, they hired Western Matajis. They hired Western Matajis and brought them to their place and made them to dance in the streets to attract people. You imagine how it is. You are white ladies and, white ladies with colorful saris, it definitely attracts people, especially when white ladies, they dress nicely in sari and costumes. They look very attractive. If I am the temple president, if I am a sannyasi, if I am a GBC member, or I will stop this. I will stop this. Not our ladies are prostitutes. We cannot bring them to the streets. Let men do the kirtan. Let the brahmacharis and sannyasis, let them go and do the kirtan to attract people. Not the women go on the streets and they stand in rows and they dance. No, 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 no. If I am a leader, I will definitely stop this. Because you see the public, they look at any foreign ladies, white lady. like that. You have seen or not? You please tell me, all these girls in this class, please tell me whether I am saying right or wrong.
Right, Mataji. Even we also saw that, like,
Yeah, that happened in
girl.
my place. No, it is not fair. No, imagine they are like, everybody looks at your body. How embarrassing it is. It is exactly like the cinema world. In cinema, somebody is dancing. Here also, somebody is dancing for Kirtan and everybody is like that. They are looking at you. This is not for women. Will you, the person, some devotee arranged for this? The question is, will you allow your wife to dance like that? Will you allow your daughter to dance on the street? This is my question to that person who arranged for this program. So, my dear girls, they may not even understand this. There is a conversation going on in our women's forum. So one Mataji kept on arguing. One can dance before the Lord for the pleasure of the Lord, and one should dress in. Bharatanatyam is very safe dance, not disco dance or that other dances. But Bharatanatyam is not exhibiting any body parts. Bharatanatyam is a cultured dance. So even if it is Bharatanatyam or Odissi or Kuchipudi or some traditional dances, it should be performed within your house. If you want to learn, you are a dancer. You want to learn, you learn and you perform for your husband or for your mother, father. That is okay. But not or in the only girls' college or only in the girls' school. That going to the stage for the public, definitely some evil eyes will fall on you. That is not for high class ladies. High class ladies, they are not so easily available. So Bharatanatyam is a good exercise or good kind of cultural thing, but still, a cultured lady from a Brahminical background or from a princely heritage, they don't do this. They don't do this. So I cannot preach this even in ISKCON, even in ISKCON. But if you choose this, then it is good for you. That's what I can say. If you choose that I will not dance, I will not expose myself everywhere. I will not put my Facebook, whatever, so many things are there, Instagram, this and that, everywhere. I became famous. I have so many followers. All these things, if you don't do, it is good for you. Because you have higher principle. You have higher achievement. You want to become someone very pure and great. In that path, these are all very detrimental. These are all cheap fame, cheap, they are behind money, name, and fame, which is very cheap. They are degrading for a womanly life. For a chaste lady, all these things are very degrading, very degrading. So, my dear girls, I want you to be internally and externally pure. That will be definitely rewarded by the Supreme Lord. If you trust Krishna, then you behave properly, you become a nice devotee, you follow the rules of womanly life, Sri Dharma, you follow the Sri Dharma, then Krishna and the demigods will be pleased with you. We say that what is right, what is wrong, clearly. Even we advocate, we preach, I preach, especially I preach, which dress code you should wear, how you have to wear, how you have to have a hairstyle, what should be used, what should not be used. I even go until this point. Which is right, which is wrong. All these things we have made research and I follow and help others to follow. So if you are serious in devotional service, If your aim is to go back home, back to God, follow this. Okay. Hare Krishna. I would expect now your comments. If you have any doubts, please open your mouth and ask. Even if it is in Hindi or Tamil, you are free to ask. If you are not comfortable in English, please ask me in Hindi or in Tamil. I'm ready to answer you. Vedika, you didn't open your mouth. So here we want to have an interactive class. You please come up with your doubts. So you please comment now. What all if I have said something wrong, you have every right to uh, ask me, every right to question me. Mataji, this is wrong.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Class na full attend பண்ணல Mataji. இந்த time வந்து
No
கரெக்டா
problem.
எனக்கு இப்ப காங்கிரிகேஷன்லயுமே குழந்தைங்கள வந்து டிராமா டான்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் என்கரேஜ் பண்றாங்களா Mataji? அது அப்படி பொன் குழந்தைங்களை எத்தனை வயசு வரைக்கும் நம்ம அதெல்லாம்
10 years.
அலோ பண்ணலாம்?
So the Mataji's question is, how long can I allow my girl daughter to perform drama, dance, and other things? Until 10 years. You allow. Let her, you teach her, you make her understand. If you force her, I have seen one family. The mother is our god sister, and the daughters, they didn't want to become our god sisters because they know that here you cannot sing, you cannot dance. So they didn't take initiation from our Guru Maharaj. They went elsewhere else. But my dear girls, whatever our Guru Maharaj is teaching and preaching is for our good. Right? If you understand this, you will follow whatever. See, one thing, from the childhood, I have a very deep, intense desire to dance. And throughout my college life, throughout my childhood, I was dancing. Once when I heard from my temple president and my spiritual master that dancing is not good for women. Even my father, many times he told that you can dance in your college, in your female group, but you are not allowed to dance in public. I didn't understand. But when my temple president and spiritual master told why and clearly, then I stopped even in kirtans. So I took that dancing spirit out from my system. I stopped completely and I removed that desire from my system at all. Now I have no desire to. So when the people who follow me, who takes my guidance, they have girls, young girls like that, and they ask me, Mataji, shall we send our children, girls, to Bharatanatyam class? Make sure that the girl is not so much into Bharatanatyam. If that girl is so much into Bharatanatyam, then if you stop her from dancing, then it is a death sentence for her. So you see that she's not developing such intense desire for a dance performance. Or better you don't send her only. Better now only you don't do that. So many, they did send their children, with girls, to Bharatanatyam class or any dance class or any different kinds of dance performances are there. They did. So my request is, until 10, you tell her also. You're a girl child, you should not get attention from other people. So that's why I do this. You tell her. Unless you tell her, then they get confused.
Yeah, yes, Mataji. In the YouTube, when I am seeing, hearing your lecture, I see also sit and hear. Sometimes some words she will follow, and she told it to our family members. Up to 10 years only, I will go to Bharatanatyam class. Who told her like this? In the lecture, Geeta Mataji told, don't go after 10 years like that. She's telling.
Very good. Now Vedika is typing. Mataji is also dancing. In what sense we can take it? Now, My dear girls, you are all in different temples. And in different temples, if it is only ladies group, only ladies are there and they are pulling you for dancing for kirtan, you go. You can go. If it is only a family program, your family is there and only known your circle is there, then you can be happy there. I'm not saying you should be very unhappy. No, you need to be happy within your family, safe. That is okay. But you go to temple and some Matajis are dancing. They are pulling you. You say that I have a leg pain. I don't criticize them. Unless they come here and learn this, we cannot. I don't say anything to anyone. If they are not in my inner circle, you, my dear girls, you are all in my inner circle, so I am preaching to you. I have my neighbor who is wearing a grown-up lady. So I don't advertise gopi dress for girls more than, like, if you are a married girl, married lady. This question I will come again, the Sashikala Mataji. Now I will complete this point. So if you are married and you are above the age of the skirts, better don't wear that skirts. You are unmarried, you are around below 20, then you are allowed to wear that gopi dress and half sari or whatever dress. Okay. But when you are married, you are in a respectable stage. Then if you wear gopi dress is meant for gopis. No, we are not gopis. You should properly dress, cover yourself properly, you behave. But I see many of my neighbors, they wear different kinds of dress. I don't say anything to them. I follow. If the people who are ready to listen to me, to them, I guide them. Others, I don't say anything. So when I go somewhere, the people are pulling me for dancing. I say that I have pain, I cannot dance. I will clap. Like that, I don't say the principles. I don't educate them why you should not dance. Because all of a sudden, I cannot inject all this three dharma to them. If they come, then well and good, I can educate them. So, my dear girls, you may be in different parts of the world and different congregations are there. Their mood is different. I have seen some leaders, some sannyasis, they encourage, okay, dance, dance, dance. Yes, dancing means not everybody is bad. Definitely, I agree, not everybody is bad. But if some bad eyes fall on you, when you dance, the dress go here and there. So all the body parts are exposed. I have seen some when ladies dance, their belly is seen and their breasts are seen and the backside is seen. So why we are not wearing pants? Why we are not wearing tight dress? Because they show off our body. They show off what is inside the body. I have seen some women dressing that their full internal body is visible outside. If one follows everything and yet find unnecessary attention from others, what to do? Yeah, I'm coming to that question. So, my dear girls, that's why I teach all these things to my own girls. You are all like my daughters. That's why I'm teaching. Why not? I want to do this with proper reference and with Prabhupada's mercy. I'm going to write a book uh, for Sri Dharma. That I'm going to write. If you want to follow Sri Dharma, you follow. You follow all these things. For that, I will write all references from Vedic system and all these things. Then taking up, not taking up is up to them. Okay. Now we will come to questions. Mataji, if one follows everything and yet find unnecessary attention from others, especially when it is time for Mataji to be married. Unnecessary attention if it is disturbing you, right? You just ignore if it is not what do you say? My point is, if some men, is trying to talk to you or trying to get your attention, but you don't have any intention, you are in your principles, then don't give any attention to that. You became, my Guru Maharaj speaks like that. Even for brahmacharis, if brahmacharis are getting attention from women, so brahmacharis, they have to protect themselves. So such questions arise there also, here also. That time we become switch off. We behave in such a way that they will not proceed further. You behave like, you are not at all concerned. Neither neither too negative. Some girls becomes too negative and then they argue, they fight, and they say blah, 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 blah. Then that also attracts the attention. And then the men enjoys that. Oh, you don't react. No reaction. So here you have to behave like that. No reaction. You have to switch off yourself. So now there is one more question came and I am missing it. Please enlighten about asking question to the speaker in the Sunday feast class. I have answered this. Some married Matajis and some old Matajis are dancing. In what sense? You just leave it. They don't know that. Like you are taught here by your counselor. Especially for Vedika, I am your counselor. I am your guide. Your mother gave you to me. So the girls in this class are like directly under my guidance. So this is like a personal class. You take it. You don't ask them. You just leave them. They don't know. But for that, you should not be proud also. My dear girls, you should never become proud. Okay, I am a very chaste lady. Then I have proud. No, no, no. You are a chaste lady. Remain humble. I am covering my body properly. I don't have any boyfriends. I am pure. I am full lifetime. I am pure. For that, I have my pride. No, then the pride destroys. So if somebody is dancing, if somebody is dressing themselves in a different way, that is their understanding of Krishna consciousness. In my part, I am not going to criticize them because I am not the temple president. I am not their mentor. I am not their mother. I am not their grandmother. So I keep quiet. I am a small girl. I am talking like you. I am a small girl. My mentor, my guide told me to be humble and simple and chaste. So I am following. That's all. You should not think about them. I have every day I am seeing in Mayapur. I just focus on my chanting, my bhakti. I don't look at them. If they come to me, I will definitely tell them. If someone come to me, I will definitely tell them what is right, what is wrong. What is said in the Guru Parampara. What is said in the Guru Parampara, I boldly say. This is said in the Guru Parampara. I follow, you also follow. Okay. Understood, Vedika? Thank you, Mataji. I have also found that when one sincere in following the principles humbly, Lord also helps them to continue to follow. Very good. Yes. We should not criticize others in this. If somebody is dancing, let them dance. Because unless you become a spiritual master, unless you become a temple president, unless you become some leader, anyway, we are not going to become, because that is not our goal. Our goal is to become pure chaste ladies, chaste devotees, right? The group title itself, chaste devotees. We are going to become chaste devotees. For that, we don't have any rights to say anything. Then you may ask, Mataji, you are saying, I need to tell you what is right and wrong. I am not criticizing anyone. I don't want to criticize anyone. If they have the understanding, they are going to advance in spiritual life. If they don't have the understanding, they will come here, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jadareshayam. If somebody understands the principles of Krishna consciousness, they will be easily able to understand these basics for a woman. This is not very complicated for especially Indian women. But still the young girls, you have never seen pure world. So for that, I started these classes. I need to teach you what is right, what is wrong. Don't mix with men. Don't talk to them unnecessarily. All these things you have to follow now only. You keep your limits. You be careful. You do keep your mind peaceful. Krishna will help you. Okay. So any other question?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Sarika.
One day in a house program, there was a brother and a brahmachari also. He was asking every Matajis to get up and dance, but I refused and said my leg has gone numbed. But I was like thinking, am I being rude or like that? But now I'm understanding Mataji.
No, because now how we can give a big lecture, we have to give them. We have to quote. Right? No? We have to give a big lectures. We cannot give. So you say some other reason and escape that situation. And we also learn not to offend any devotees. This is what I teach all my people. Don't offend anyone for anything unless they come and ask you, am I right? Then you have the rights to say, yes, you're wrong. This is how you are wrong. So one thing I learned is that hate the sin, not the sinner. We hate the sin. We hate the wrong behavior. We don't hate devotees. They are, yeah, I understand all these principles today. I told you, one who is having good Krishna conscious stand, they understand this is basic. But still, I don't know why these these devotees are not understanding. One day or other, the way they chant, they're chanting, no, they will understand. Today or tomorrow, they will understand. We will wait for them. Or we will go ahead with because again, I'm repeating, I'm not their mentor. I'm not their temple president. I'm not their spiritual master to tell them. So take it neutral and go ahead. My son always used to ask, I refuse outside biscuits, outside chips, outside cool drinks, all these things. But I have seen in temple itself, the devotees bring lots of packets of outside drinks and also biscuits and chips, and they distribute also. Then he's asked, oh, they are giving, no, they are also devoted. Then I repeatedly tell him why we are not taking it, and repeatedly say that our spiritual master is very particular that we don't eat anything from outside, which is very detrimental to our spiritual life. But still, my son is not understanding. So for him, I do some compromise because I cannot force him even if he is my own son. So I leave him now. So today or tomorrow he will see me as mother, as he will see my father, my husband, and he will understand. Okay, if I really want to advance in spiritual life, I need to avoid all this maida, junk food, this pizza, pasta, all these things are very bad for health also, very bad for our consciousness also. But still, we are eating it. Pizza prasadam, pasta prasadam. Because, this is the society in which we are all liking, they are also liking, we are also liking. So some compromises I'm making for my son's sake, but that doesn't mean that it is right. So in some occasions in your temple congregation, if they are forcing you, you be adjust, but but you be strong within yourself. Your principles, you should not break it. Okay. Very good, very nice. So next, Hare Krishna. So I have an announcement. So I end the class.